Hej mina vänner. That's Swedish, my friends. For hello, my friends. That's you, my friends. You're my friends. Hello. I said it in Swedish because this is a Swedish knife by Swedish knife company Andersson and Copra. Can you see that on the sheath there? Andersson and Copra, Sweden. Actually, it says on the knife as well. Now they're, I'm not sure what they are, Andersson and Copra. You look at their website, really slick and stylish. I'm not sure whether they are old knife makers or new fashion knife makers. Regardless, this is an absolute beauty. They've made, this is the second iteration of the Andersson and Copra Urban Husky. And it's a friction folder. I think they started on Kickstarter and with their first version, which had a slightly different shape here, a slightly more pointed shape. This is the second iteration, as I said, all sold out, difficult to get hold of, but this is a slightly more curved at the bottom. And it's, as I said, it's a friction folder, so nothing very complicated going on, just opens up like that, and that's it. And your thumb goes on there, on the little pointy bit, and that's how it stops from folding in on your hand as you're slicing up a toad or some salami, or I don't know, maybe a pickle. Pickle would be nice. I like pickles. Some people aren't keen on pickles. I like pickles. I always get the pickles when we go to McDonald's. Everyone puts their pickles in my burgers. I get extra pickles. Now this comes in copper and brass, and let me just double check that there aren't other materials. Now this is the copper version, and you can see it has changed colour and patinaed over time. It's been sitting in its sheath. We'll talk about the sheath in a minute. The top of it is a slightly different colour from the rest of it, so it's patinaed slightly differently. With exposure to the air. So yes, right, we've got brass, copper. All right, and there's actually 4 versions of this knife. There's the brass and copper one, of which this is the copper, and then you've got brass and copper with Damascus steel. This isn't the Damascus. I'm not fussed about Damascus, and I don't want to pay a massive premium for it. But if you do like those, then they do come in Damascus as well. Let me tell you a little bit about the specs of this. I'm just clicking on their website so that I get this information right. Here we go. So it's a stainless steel blade, copper handle. Now that's not very good information, is it? Let me tell you more. There is more information elsewhere on their site. So what I like about this design is the simplicity of it. And it is one piece of copper folded over. Can you see? That's it. It's just a piece of copper folded over. But folded very well. You know, it's a beautiful thing, and it's absolutely flawless. Absolutely perfect, symmetrical, smooth, very well made. Oh, there's some pocket fluff. It's perfect. Simple, but simple isn't always necessarily easy to pull off. So very well made. Right, let's get some actual proper information for you. Here we go. So it's handmade. That's good, and it uses Swedish stainless steel, and it's Sandvik 14C28N steel. Now, is that stamped on there anywhere? No, it just says Sweden on the blade and AC Andersson Copra with their logo. Now it's hardened to 63 HRC. Now I have no idea what that means. Is that good? I don't know. Yeah, let's say it's good. And that's it really. And it's a Scandi grind. 72mm blade. What else can I tell you? I'll get my ruler out and we'll measure the rest of it. So from the tip of the blade to the back of here is 17.1 millimeters. Yeah, the blade is 7.2 millimeters. It's quite thin. I mean, it's 2 millimeter thick blade, obviously tapering to a point. So it's not for cutting down a tree. And then the thickness of the handle is, I'm just going to take it off camera slightly to do this. It is 6 millimeters, just under, I'd say 5.5 millimeters in thickness. So very slender knife, very slender indeed. Now it comes with this little leather lanyard already in place, and to be honest, it suits it perfectly. And it's when it sits in this sheath, which we're going to look at, it helps pull it out. So it's very easy to open. Push it open, and there it is, locked, inverted commas, by my thumb. So it's is it UK legal? I would say so. However, I would be worried about carrying this and having this confiscated, because it's so absolutely fantastic and expensive. So I wouldn't want to have this taken away from me. So I'd just be careful. Even though it is technically UK legal, I would be a little cautious about carrying it around anywhere where it might be taken off me. So let's close that up and put it in its sheath, which is a beautiful thing on its own. It's quite unusual. So it's a leather sheath, and it's made by Andersson Copra, and it comes with the knife. And it's got these strange little rivets down the edge, which at first glance seems a little unnecessary, but it makes for a very flat sheath in your pocket, very easy to pull out and use, and it's actually very comfortable, works perfectly in the pocket, and is a very good sheath. So as I said earlier, the little leather lanyard helps to pull it out of the sheath. You could do away with it. And this little, I don't know what you'd call that, the little sticky out bit, is unlike some friction folders where it snags or gets in the way. This is nice and rounded. Doesn't really cause any problems. You know, it might poke you a little bit in the leg if you're bending over and it's in your pocket, but it's not going to cause any harm because it's a little curved bit. Now I wear it this way, and you can see it's got a little indentation in the leather there from the pivot bolt. You could have it the other way. What difference would that make? I don't know. It comes with a little, does it come with it? I can't remember. No, I don't think it did come with a little Allen key. But this little pivot bolt can be tightened to make the friction bit of the friction folder greater or lesser, depending on your preferences for how easy you want your knife to open and close. Now I've got mine quite tight. It does say in the instructions to be careful not to over tighten it. I assume you could over tighten it and pull that bit of peened pivot through, which would be a bit of a shame. I'm sure they'd fix it for you at a cost. Okay, that's it for my little review of the Urban Husky from Andersson Copra, other than to have a look at the logos that are printed all over the place. This isn't called the Urban Husky, as I said. There's the little logo of the Husky. I think that's really attractive, cool logo. And then on the other side, we've got the name of the company stamped in there. We did have a look at this, but just covering it again, just in case. AAC and another logo on the blade. This sort of stone-washed finish to the blade is nice, isn't it? We didn't talk about that. You can see I've scratched the blade a little when cleaning it. Oh no, I sharpened a pencil with it, and the lead from the pencils marked the blade, something rotten. I had to really scrub the marks off, the lead marks off, so I used a scouring pad and scratched the blade a bit. Don't mind, it's okay. On the other side we've got the Sweden stamp, and then just finishing off with the logos, the Sheath has got that printed on it. What's that written there? It says, oh no, it was the right way around, Sweden. Yeah. Right, that's it folks. Thanks very much for watching. Please have a look around my channel for other knife videos. I also do watch and EDC reviews, and subscribe. You might like to follow me as I progress through the world of knives and watches and EDC. Thanks very much for watching. Please click like as well, that would be nice. Don't click dislike, there's something wrong with that button. It makes a strange fart noise when you press it. Best to just press the like button. Thanks folks. And comment below, we'll have a chat about this knife if you like. Don't ask me where to get it from though, because they are very rare, difficult to get hold of. They come into stock, then they disappear. There is a link to their website in my down below in the summary, but well, go and have a look at their website. You won't be able to buy a knife off there probably, but you'll have a good look around. Thanks. I'm wittering on at the end. I'll see you soon.